Hello, Hamlet. Checking in with you on this beautiful spring day. As we approach this coming weekend, which is also Mother's Day, we will continue to gather in our homes and around tables as families and small groups. But since this Sunday is Mother's Day, I do want to take a moment and acknowledge all of the mothers in our communities, specifically those of you that are at home with kids, schooling, caring for, and entertaining, all while continuing to work and care for the house. Right? A mother's heart really is totally given over to her children, right? To protect, to encourage, and to teach, and to prepare or send them out into this world. And once this heart is given over to their child, right? You as a mother, your heart is given to them for the rest of your life, right? And theirs. It continues on. What a privilege and what a responsibility. And when I think of my own mother, I think of Psalm 57:1. I could run to her, knowing in her I could find mercy and refuge. That she did and she still would do all that she could to protect me from the storms of life that seek to harm me. And as I reflect even further, even on my wife and how she cares for our children and our kids at home, I see in her a patience that only can come from God. Only He can provide. And this tender mercy that reminded me of Zechariah's prayer when he speaks in Luke 1, that gives light to those that sit in darkness and in the shadows of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. A mother wanting to guide her children in the way of peace. It is not just about what and how much you do, but it is about who you are, right? It is about your heart, right? It's about your sacrifice and ultimately your reflection of God to and in your children. And this is why Mother's Day is a day to honor you in that. And so this Mother's Day, may God bless you in your reflection of His character with joy and peace for the children and the family that you care for, that you protect and you prepare. I also want to bring you an update on our public gatherings at Hamlet. As this recording, we are tentatively planning to reopen on May 17th for public services. We emailed a letter detailing the directives and the health measures that we will be following as we reopen in the initial phase, this returning to public life. If you do not receive or you did not receive an email from us and you would like to, please head over to our website, hamletunionchurch.org, and click on the About Us at the top of the page and then select Contact. You can contact me or our administrative executive, and then you can ask for a copy of the Phase 1 directives and health measures. And we will forward that on to you. Or you can listen along, and right now I'm going to walk you through some of those guidelines. As we reopen, here are some of the details that I want for all of us to keep in mind as we once again reopen the doors and gather together. We are still encouraging those that are at risk, and we're asking those of you that are at risk to shelter in place, or basically worship from home. We will have a live feed through our Hamlet Union Church YouTube channel. And if you are not sure what constitutes at risk, I would encourage you to go to swhealth.ne.gov, right? That's southwesthealthnebraska.gov. And click on the COVID or the COVID-19 banner that is at the top of the webpage. And from there, you're going to want to scroll down to Guidance for Communities and click on Guidelines for the Conduct of Faith-Based Services, right? That will open up a document that will give you better detail and clearer detail. So, May 17th will be a worship service only, right? We will not have any Sunday school, we will not have kids' church, nor will we have any nursery. This service is going to begin at 10:45 a.m. Central Time, normal time. But the doors will open at 10:30 a.m. So what I'm asking you is to please do not come any earlier than 10:30. please enter through the main church doors, and we will have ushers that will direct you to your seats. So parties, households, are going to need to sit together. And each individual party or household will be separated from other parties or households by 3 chairs. So, and then what we'll do is we'll walk through the service, we'll go through the service. Ushers, after the service is over, ushers will also dismiss you from the service. And we ask that you would please head back to your vehicle. Please don't stop in the foyer or don't stop along the walkway. If you must talk to someone, we ask that you would do so in the parking lot. This first Sunday will also be BYOC, which stands for Bring Your Own Coffee. The kitchen will be closed during this reopening period and is not for public use. We're going to also ask that public bathrooms be used as a last resort. Please don't wander through the church, and children, really, they need to remain with their parents or with their guardians. Basically, if you come in together, you need to stay together and you need to exit together. These measures will continue through the month of May and will be reevaluated in June as we receive more information from Southwest Nebraska Public Health Department. I know, this may seem extremely overreactive. Remember, these are first steps, and they are temporary. Also, we, Hamlet, want to err on the side of caution, safety, wisdom, and prudence. Others are watching us. There are few that are able to publicly gather right now. The church is the exception. We are witnesses. And although it may not feel like this is necessary, our conduct demonstrates that we, 1, support the Southwest Nebraska Public Health Department in their directives and their measures. Right? We care for the safety of people, of our people, and those people that we are around all day, every day. And it also demonstrates that we stand in solidarity. We stand in solidarity with the church communities across the country who are walking through these same circumstances. And even though ours is unique and different from others, we want to say we are together. We are one church, one body in this. We are witnesses, and we want our witness to speak loudly that we care for our neighbors, that we care and we take the safety of our neighbors and our people very seriously. If you have any questions or concerns, give me a text, give me a call, give me an email. I look forward to this weekend. I look forward to celebrating Mother's Day. I look forward to worshiping one more time in faith together. While not in each other's presence, we are one together in Christ. So until next time, may the God of peace cover you through the rest of your week.